How are you? Happy beginning of the week for you. And today I want to talk about the topic of reinvention, a brand new you. Why? Well, I'm inspired because I happened to be working on a project related to that theme earlier today. And the underlying component of that project is reinvention possible? And so I wanted to say, first of all, it's going to be necessary as the future of work continues to unfold. Reinvention we're going to have to do it because disruption is going to occur. Things are not going to be working the way that they were. So we've got to figure this thing out, first and foremost. Second, guess what? We already know how to do it. Every single day we are reinventing ourselves. Who I was this morning is not the same person who I was at noon, is not the same person who I am this afternoon. We interact with different kinds of people all day. At work, we're different than we are at home and different than we are with our friends, with our partners. We change and we evolve all the time. So what we're talking about isn't something actually that's a very new skill, something that we're all adept at. It's just focusing it in a different sort of a way. So as relates to the future of work and empowering ourselves inside of this space, what do we need? 3 key things. Oh, surprise, 3. The first one is a distinction that you've heard me talk about in terms of career fulfillment, which is the difference in being a sniper versus being a scientist. And when we think about reinvention and reinventing ourselves, what do snipers do? They have one arm, one weapon. They have one bullet, we'll call it a gun. They have one gun, one weapon, one target, and if they don't get it, mission failed. And most of us think about our careers that way. I gotta find my passion. I have to get the right job. I have to have the right kind of career. Well, what if there are infinite rights? As I've said in other places around the internet lately, no one knows even what right is anymore. And so being able to shift away from needing to be right and perfect, I get it. I'm a recovering perfectionist myself, and moving into this space of being resilient or being a scientist. So sniper versus scientist. A scientist, what do? They are smart. They have all kinds of resources. Let's imagine that National Geographic is funding our expedition down to the South Pole for some scientific research. We've got the money, we've got a great team, we have all the equipment that we need, we have some hypotheses even about what's going to happen once we get down there, but once we're there, we're just discovering. And so, moving away from the needing to know the one right thing and into this place of discovery, of curiosity, is a key into reinvention. The second thing is the distinction between do versus be. And what do I mean by that? Unless the government or somebody requires that you have a piece of paper in order to exercise a job, lawyer, doctor, accountant, something to that effect, you never have to have done anything in order to do something. You just need to be it. You just need to go out into the world and act as if, start creating inside of that, and then guess what? You become. Bill Gates makes a massive shift from CEO of a mega for-profit technology company into the space of philanthropy. How? By doing it. Not by being it forever and ever first, right? By getting into practice and just doing. In the doing, you become. In the doing, you gain the knowing. In the knowing, you gain some expertise. And expertise really just winds up into, there's so much I still don't know. But anyway, that idea, do versus be. You never have to have done anything in order to do something. You just go out into the world and be it. And then finally, think versus act. So many of us sit and ruminate and think and hypothesize about what is or isn't possible for us. But all we need to really do is get out into the world and try it. Just try it. Try on a new kind of person, a new kind of personality. Who do you want to be? Reinvent yourself by trying on something new, something different. It's like a Halloween costume. That's all. So, 3 key distinctions here today. What are they? Sniper versus scientist. There's no one right answer. Who knows what right is anyway? Go out and discover something. The second one, do versus be. You never have to have done anything in order to do something. And 3, get off your butt. You're not going to change your life sitting on the couch. Get out into the world and try something new. What are you out in the world trying today? That's what I want to know. Let me know in the comments here. And in the meantime, here is to the freedom to create the lives that you want. Talk to you soon.